When you look at fantastic kitchens like this, which cost anything from £45,000 up to £200,000 or more, you may well think that we've pretty much reached terminal velocity as far as the technology and the design are concerned. But it's the nature of things to move on. Things change. There will be a future and it will be different. So come with me on a journey now to the year 2050 and take a look at the domestic appliances already being planned for the far future. Well, there we go, I'm through the wormhole. It's the year 2050. I'm 95 years old, not looking too bad, all things considered. I'm here in the future to see some rather amazing concept products dreamed up by industrial designers around the world for a future domestic appliances competition run by the Swedish electrical giant Electrolux. Now I'm joined here by this magnificent green fridge by Lars Erikson, who's a design director of Electrolux over from Sweden for the day. So what do we have here, Lars? It's green, it's magnificent, but what is it?
This is a refrigerator for 2050. And if you think about it, fridges have looked the same for many years today. It's a cold box, basically just cold air, and it will use the same energy even if it's half empty. So this designer, a Russian student, has come up with the idea to use a biogel, which then encapsulates the objects and gives it the right temperature to keep them cold.
And to get it from the fridge, you'd be plunging your hand into this gel.
Yes, exactly.
And just picking it out.
And this gel would be of a substance, so it doesn't really fall apart or anyway. You just basically can pull out the food and it sort of goes back into its original shape.
Well, I hope if you ever develop this, you use the green colour because it's extremely cool.
It's very, very decorative, and at the same time, of course, in the future we will need more decorative products because we might not have space to hide them away. So if you live in open plan, appliances will be more decorative.
So we're making the refrigerator a feature of the house here.
Well, exactly. I mean, it has to both function and look good.
Lars, I gather this little fellow from an Indian designer was the winner of the competition. It looks like a snail, and it's called a snail.
It is, and that's correct. This is the winner. And it's quite amazing because if you think about it, he has designed a small object like this, which basically replaces a big cooker.
So it clamps onto the side, magnetically onto the side of a pot.
Well, you could have one or several,
but
the concept is, of course, you're right, it clamps onto a metal object, and then with induction, it heats up the contents inside by heating up the pot itself.
And what's the energy source inside that?
The concept is that this is powered by sugar crystal batteries. And sugar crystal batteries are available today, but probably don't give the enough energy to power an induction cooker. The intriguing part is, of course, that this replaces a big cooker. And in India, where space is of concern today, you can imagine, that is a key motive or idea from Peter to think about the space.
Now, Lars, finally, this design is from Australia and it's characteristically bordering on insanity, but I just love it. It's the funniest idea. Tell me, what is this?
This is the virtual kitchen.
Yeah.
So the concept is that you can basically cook anything anywhere by using this helmet. You can sit in your home, you can sit in your car, and then you can transmit thoughts
Oh my God.
through the helmet into a robotic kitchen.
I'm getting my head around this is just too much. So I think a Nigella Lawson recipe, a Jamie Oliver recipe, and my thoughts will be transmitted to a central kitchen, in an apartment building or in a street or?
It could be. I mean, there's some sort of central kitchen which is run by robots,
Yeah.
where you would have all the raw materials and everything that's needed to prepare any meal, basically.
Yeah, quite extraordinary, completely mad. Thank you very much for watching this extraordinary edition of Technopolis TV. I've enjoyed it enormously. I love the future, but I'm about to use my virtual reality helmet to heat myself up some hot milk because being a man of 95, I have to think about bedtime. Thank you very much indeed for watching.